G'day guys, welcome back. How you all doing today? I've got the day off work, so I'm playing with my new resin. This one, the Dalchem. If I sound a bit muffled, I'm sorry, I've got a mask on. This is really, really strong stuff. Yeah, so I'm just wearing a really good mask for vapors and things, so all plasticed up, and we're gonna go. So you know how every time I do my colors I've always got some left, and I say to you I must do an extra one, so I'm doing an extra one. So I've made up 180 grams of resin. It is a thick resin. Even now it's been sitting for 15 minutes. It just is a thicker resin, so don't have to wait as long for it. I'm trying out these new epoxy pigments by Armor Art. Armor? Armor, I don't know. I've got navy blue and some white and some blue ink and some white ink. So I know I've done blue before, but I'm doing a different brand of pigment and a different brand of resin. I want to see if I can perfect the flower with this, because I can't use this for coasters. It doesn't give me striations. So I need to find something else to do with it, and I won't be buying any more of it. I can tell you that right now. So 20 grams, make sure that's 0. I turned it around so you could see. 20 grams. What are you going onto that for? It's probably because it's not on a hard surface. It does work much better on a hard surface. It's like weighing yourself on carpet. It just doesn't give you the correct results, does it? All right. You probably can't even see that because my hand's in the way. 18, 20, 21. That's okay. 1 gram over is not going to make any difference. Just dripped. And 20 in this one. It leaves me about 10 for my glitter, and then roughly about 80 in each of the coasters. You're always going to lose a little bit in your mixing cup, so I think that's about right. Oh, I haven't gone through with my bit of masking tape to get any fluff out. Just do that. So I just did that purple and pink one before. And I've been making biscotti in between. So the first stage of it's out of the oven. And I'm going to let it set for, well, however long this takes. And I'll slice it up and pop it back in the oven to dry out. It's almond, not almond, hazelnut biscotti. My favourite. Okay. Oh, I guess we could weigh it. To be exact, don't really need to, but let's see if we can get 60 grams in that one. We'll go to 50 first. Actually, 50 might be plenty. I just made up a nice round amount, you know, 180 grams. Okay, there's 50. Still got a little bit left. Gee, it's almost full. Yeah, these don't take as much as, you know, those big, what are they, 14 centimetre rounds that I've been doing recently. They don't take that much. So I must remember, if I'm doing these, I probably only need to make up 160 for the 2 of them. Just pop any bubbles. Let that sit for a minute. Now, I've put the ink in here because it didn't come with a dropper. I was upset. I thought it would come with a dropper, but it didn't. So I put it into my squeeze bottle. And let's see if we can get 3 drops out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 2 drops. Actually, let's go 4. See what happens with 4. It's a pretty thick paste. 4 and 2. 1, 2, get in there. Get in there. 2, there we go. All right. See what that colour's like. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I struggled when I did my last blue one to try and get a nice dark blue. That's why I thought I'm going to order some of these pigment pastes. I think they're thinner than like the pigment paste that you would get in a tub. I hope that's not too purple. It's looking a little bit purple. I might have to add a splash of green to it just to counteract that. Now the white, this is the smaller one. It came with the nozzle, but the bigger ones were out of stock. Sorry, the other colours from the little ones were out of stock, so I had to get big ones. Whoops. 1. I didn't realise that the bigger ones didn't come with a nozzle. 3, 4. Okay, there we go. 4 of that. And then half the amount of alcohol, so 2 drops. And hopefully we'll get a nice dark blue and a nice dark white. You know, more of an opaque, I guess, rather than a transparent colour. I like experimenting, so we'll see how we go with that. I've got my piping bag set up in my little cups here, ready to go. I just bought them on eBay. They're a nice little size. I cut the end off so that they, and I just have to put them in these little cups. Don't know about that. I'm just going to pop a drop of green in that. Probably not going to do much. Just a drop of the rainforest green just to counteract the purple. I do that when I'm mixing my other colours, like for acrylic pouring, because blues tend to throw a purple shade, and then I find if I put some green in it, counteracts that. Okay, let's pour that in there. It's a lovely dark colour anyway, whatever it decides it's going to be. Whether it's blue or purple. It says on the bottle it's blue. It's called Night Blue. I just went to the company's website and ordered online. That's it there. Do the white as well. Scrape it all out. It'd be nice to have 2 coasters matching, hey? I do want to paint the edges gold. Because you know how the flowers or the petals, they always get pulled in from the outside. Around there they get pulled in, so I thought it might be nice to paint them with some gold. I thought that would be pretty. And then I'll have the gold center. So that's that one. And I'll try and zoom you in a minute. All right, let's see if I can zoom with my gloves on. Probably can't. There we go. I'll put you over here a little bit so that you can still see my piping bags. How's that? Pretty good. Now when I did this one, it's still wet. I just did this, I don't know, 2 hours ago, and I wasn't happy with the white, how it went all wispy. I'm going to make thicker lines, so bigger opening this time, and see if that helps. It's nice and thick. Same on this one. Yeah, I'm just going to see if that will be better. Oh, I haven't done my gold yet. I've got this chunky glitter. It's got kind of hexagons, I think. Some hexagons and some little sprinkles all mixed in together. So that's that one. Got a sampler pack. There was 8 in a pack of different colours. And we'll just put a little bit of resin in there. Not a lot. Just enough to make a paste, really. I need a little bit more than that. And I'll torch those coasters again. I actually haven't gone around with my stick to get the bubbles out of the edges. I can see the bubbles there and along the edges. Just do that real quick. Don't use the pointy end, use the blunt end. And just go around with your stick. It's not really going to matter too much with this one because I'll paint the edges gold. So if there are any bubbles there, you won't see them. It's thicker than I normally would pour. 50 grams, hey? More than I would normally put in there. Just wipe the end of that. Okay, here we go. Let's put our gold in first. A little bit of gold in the middle. This is fun doing too. Oh, I didn't torch. See the big bubbles that have popped up? I'm a duffer. Actually, I better not make the centre too big because this is a smaller coaster, isn't it? Alright, that'll do. Where's my torch? Let's pop these bubbles again. It does work. They came to the surface, didn't they? Okay. Now, white, blue, white, blue, white. That's 5. Now, let's see if I can make them a little bit wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only want to do 5 actually, but see how the what do you call them? Piping is thicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to do thicker on them today. See if I get a better result. That one's not coming out as fast. I'll make that one a little bit bigger. There we go. Tuck that in. I'm going to follow the shape that I've already got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to count. I'm a counter. I count the stairs as I'm going downstairs. I count them. I don't know why. And then the white. So I'm hoping by doing the thicker lines that when I heat this, it won't kind of go too, like it won't break apart so easily. That's my theory anyway. But because I'm making more, like I'm adding much more paste, I have got a high chance that it might all sink to the bottom, you know, because it's heavy. Looks like I'm going to add end on blue. Nearly out of white anyway. I'm just trying to get as close to the edge as I can because the resin always wants to pull in. See, that's better. There's only a little bit left there. Much better. And I just had to make up a little bit more resin, and I wasn't wasting so much. Oh, you know what I want to do? I don't know if let's try it. I always wanted to do this. So we'll give it a go, see what it looks like. Why not? Experimenting, hey? Okay, now let's torch. I'm just going to wipe my hands on my little baby wipe here. Get the resin off my gloves. Now, I'm not going to overheat it this time, she says. I'll try not to. Got my heat gun on low. Just going to go around. See, it's not moving. It's really, this resin sets up really quick. And I'm going to just go a little bit from the outside in. A little bit. Same on the other one, round and round. A little bit. It's already starting to puff up, so I don't need a lot of heat, I don't think. Okay, that's it. So this one's not puffing up very much. I'm just going to give that one a little bit more heat. The ones that aren't puffing, I'm just going to hit them with a bit more heat. Alright, that's it. Okay. Alright, well, so far so good. Got a little bit of gold left. I just want to sort of put it in the middle on the top here in case I prefer this side, which is probably not a good idea. It'll just fall through. I'll leave it. I'm just going to wipe off my sticks real quick, and then I'll take you down for a close-up. Everything's setting up. I'll just get a paper towel or a baby wipe and just clean those off, and then I can use them again tomorrow when they're nice and clean. Alright, let me get you down for a close-up. We'll see what's happening. It's starting to, see how, you know how I had gaps like that? I wonder if I need to blow those that have got gaps. No. Probably not. It's not breaking up like it was before on my last one. When I blew it like that, the white was just disintegrating. Like that. It was just kind of breaking. That's why I thought I'm going to add more pigment and also make the lines thicker. Because when I was hitting it with the heat, they were just breaking up. So far so good, my little experiment. Let's go down for a close-up. Around the table. Okay, now, autofocus. Looks very dark, doesn't it? But I think we'll get those little bits of navy, and then where the white touches the navy, we'll get the lighter blue like that. So we're getting that shading. And I hope that closes up. Oh, there's some bubbles. Look at the bubbles on the edges. Missed them, but maybe I can torch. Too late now to put a stick in there. See, I was rushing. There's more bubbles on the edge there. I might be able to torch and get them to come up. But yeah, look, it's puffing up beautifully. Beautifully. So this resin, I guess, so far it's been good for the flowers. We'll have to wait and see what it does tomorrow, whether it's nice and sort of 3D looking. And I'll paint the edges in gold. All right. I probably won't come back in half an hour because I don't think it's going to change very much at all. I think what you see here is pretty much what it's going to be like tomorrow. Oops. Pointy end, woman. Something in there. I don't know. I don't want to destroy my petal though. Look, there's something there. Can I get it? I don't want to destroy my petal by poking. I got it! Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll cover these babies and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day. Right, let's have a look at these. Now, I can see some blobbiness happening. Look under there. See, there's a white blob hiding underneath. So, where can I see some more? There's another couple poking through under there. So, I'm not that confident that we're not going to have blobs. But I just wanted to see, how this new pigment paste works. And you know, B, how much I can actually get away with. I might have put too much. Well, I don't think I put too much in. I just think that when I was piping my petals, you know, I cut my hole bigger and it's a bit thick. So, but anyway, let's have a little look. If I can get it out. Around we go. Comes out relatively easy. Now this one doesn't have all that many bubbles. Let's get that out of the way for a minute. The last one I did had a heap of bubbles. If you were to put another coat over the top, I don't know, maybe a gold, it would hide your bubbles because you can only really see them because it's clear. I don't know if these little points really bring much to the party that I did. I don't know. I just sort of put them in for fun. All right, anyway, enough chit chat. Let's have a look at the back. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a bit blobby. To be expected. But the petals are really pretty. It's really only blobby where I've joined them. Like that petal comes up, joins there, and then that one comes up. So it's got like a double amount of pigment there. If I can work out how to do, because I do that, and then I must like squeeze again, and then, you know, I'm getting an extra blob there. So if I can work out how not to do that. But look at the colors. Okay, well, I'd say that's a go with the new pigment paste. Now this was my other blue one that I did. That was just the Cast and Craft white. And I'd had a little bit of the blue mica powder from memory. And see, I have still got the blobbies. Now where I've gone around and the other petal has joined. I think that's just part of it, isn't it? But look, I think it helps with the 3D look. I mean, this is a little bit too blobby for me. So maybe I just, you know, won't cut my hole in my bag quite so big next time. So yay, it works. And I'm going to paint the edges in this gold and just see what that looks like, having it in gold. You sit over there for a minute. I do like this navy. I don't think my bench was quite flat because I didn't use my area that I normally use because it had something on it drying, and I just put it on tiles and it wasn't quite flat, so everything's kind of gone south. All right, so same thing there. Now I can see under there that there's some blobs. I do like these colors though, they're nice and bright. It's hard getting a dark blue when you've got white and you have to add things to it, but this comes in blue. So all right, let's have a little peek at this one. Oh, same thing, a little bit blobby, but oh my gosh, look at those petals. Now that's what I like, those petals, and they've got like this scalloping edge around them. Can't see a lot of the blue on that one. The white's really taken over, but it does look really, really 3D. I love it. And again, my little points haven't really brought much to the party. I don't know why I did those, but anyway, there they are. What do you think? Definitely do these again, same paste, but just won't snip quite as big a hole, so I don't get so many blobs. So there we go. I'll paint the edges and I'll show you the finished product soon. Hey guys, I just thought I'd show you real quick what I'm doing with these gorgeous blue and white coasters. I am just using my Krylon 18 karat gold. A bit shadowy today. I don't know why. So basically all I am doing is, just to get it started, you just have to give it a bit of a push. Come on, focus. Better move that one. It doesn't know what to focus on. There we go. Can't have anything in the background. Basically just painting the edge. I haven't sanded the bottom yet. That's the top. There's a slight little lip in a few areas and I haven't sanded it. I'm just gonna show you how I do this. And every now and then just give it a little push like that to get more of the colour to come through. Okay, so that's the side done. And now what I thought I would do is just very carefully put my pen half on, so it's sort of, I'll show you this way. There we go, see? Half on, half off. So we're just doing a little thin rim around there. I'm just going to actually, that's my little bit of card there, my bit of card that I just used to push on to get the colour to come down, because I can't push on the edge here. And then just carefully run around there. You don't need a lot. I don't want it very thick. I just want a little glimmer of gold on the top, and I just think that that matches this gold center really nicely. Oops, there's a little hair, something there. Let's get that off. Doesn't take very long. Just follow that all the way around. Keep turning, and it's up to you how much, how thick you want your line. As I said, I don't want it very thick. I don't want it looking all chunky. And the whole thing is to see the clear background, but I just wanted that little hint of gold. And there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What do you think? Just finishes them off lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. I love them. All right, I'm going to leave them here to dry. And I'll go and set them up outside in the sun shortly when they've dried. So I'll see you for the big reveal soon.